Social Security has been making headlines this last week, with the big news being the 2022 COLA increase.
It was a 5.9% increase, a huge jump compared to last year's 1.3%, and the biggest jump in benefits in the last 40 years. Now, let's just hope that's actually enough for you to keep up with inflation.
But that's not the only reason Social Security should be making headlines. This past spring, they rolled out new Social Security statements. Now, granted, not nearly as earth-shattering as the headline of a 5.9% increase, but your Social Security statements are important. Your statement allows you to better plan. Not only do the statements allow you to verify the information they have, they also help you to understand what your benefit is, and also helps you identify any gaps that you have in preparing for a successful retirement.
Many of you probably remember getting a Social Security statement in the mail. The administration started sending the statements back in the late 1990s, which I'm embarrassed to say is back in the day, when they were sent annually to any worker over the age of 25. Trying to save money, paper statements started to phase out and were only sent to workers over the age of 60, not receiving benefits, and who did not have a My Social Security account. Once you sign up online, you no longer get paper statements ever,
And then you have to remember your password.
which is impossible.
but that brings us to today. Some groups are trying to reinstate the annual paper statements, but as it stands, your best bet is going to be requesting your information online. You can do that at socialsecurity.gov. As we mentioned earlier, the administration did revamp those statements, making the information on there a little bit more clear. There are now only 2 pages that contains boxes, charts, graphs, hopefully making it easier to find specific information that applies to you based upon your work history and your current income.
And again, we highly recommend you check your Social Security statement regularly. You need to have a rough idea of what you'll get from Social Security to really do any type of retirement planning. As for most, Social Security is a really big component of retirement income. And you might also find this hard to believe, but the government makes mistakes, and sometimes they get things wrong about you. We've seen people who have had underreported incomes on their Social Security statement, which makes their benefit or benefit estimates lower than what they really should be. If for no other reason, you should check your Social Security statements at least each year just for accuracy.
Now, Social Security is a crucial part of retirement for most people. We like these new statements. We think it presents things clearly. As a reminder, again, you should be checking them regularly. With all of that being said, Social Security can get really confusing. If you need help understanding your benefit and reviewing strategies for when you should take it, we'd be happy to review your statement with you. Give us a call, or you can always schedule a meeting online at rivercitywealth.com.